I saw Candace Owens say that a single mother won. And I just don't understand how you can grift Catholicism and say, okay, we're going to watch this.
Ashley St. Clair, who is, who becomes briefly, the sort of...
Don't hate the player, hate the game. She won.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, she did not. Her name will forever be synonymous with opportunistic womb renting.
But you know what? I don't like, the only reason I actually have to defend her in this moment is because one thing that I just do not agree with is everyone pretending like Elon Musk on his like 20-second
so,
child
Mom,
didn't know how babies were made. They're like, she trapped him. I'm like, everybody stop acting like Elon Musk is a 4-year-old.
Okay.
Like he knew exactly what he was doing.
I don't think
he had the resources.
He wasn't baby trapped, but she did post 5 years previously that she,
it just, do you know what I mean? When you're saying like a single mother won because she got a baby off of a rich guy, don't hate the player, hate the game, with a Jesus cross in the background, I can't,
about wanting to she posted 5 years previously.
And this is what, again, we go back to conservatives. They always point that they care about money. Like when it comes to, she didn't say, oh, she won because she's she became religious or, something godly. She said she won because of money. And that's always the default, like always.
It was her intention to ensnare. She didn't use that word, but
but it looked like she was saying it in jest. First and foremost, and the second thing is,
maybe, but how peculiar that then it happened.
You could find that tweet. You don't think the person who owns Twitter could find that tweet? I'm sorry, he's not a victim.
Well,
we're not making Elon Musk a victim.
He didn't know about it until I resurfaced it. But I don't think there are any heroes in that story, by the way.
It's Jerry Springer. Okay, this is ghetto. I recognize this.
I do agree.
It's Maury, Jerry Springer, and because he's got a lot of money, we're not recognizing.
I just find her profoundly unlikable. But okay, we can move on.
I just couldn't believe it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So, all right, today I kind of want to get into some of my most recent tweets. You know what? I'll go into the monologue. And then I'll go into some of my tweets, I think, because some of them have to do. All right. So welcome to another episode of Pearl Daily. I kind of started a situation on Twitter that blew up more than I thought it would. I responded to Sarah Stock's engagement post by saying that conservative women could not resist the urge to use their families and status to build their brand. Like I said on yesterday's show, it's not an opinion, it's a fact. Conservative women are unhappy because they have to hide their true nature. And they say and do this, hide their true nature, and they do this with social media. Alpha men know that women are whores, even the ones that signal purity, because they are the men that women sleep with. Betas will not accept women's true nature and are easily manipulated because church-going men want to believe this. They want to believe their wives aren't whores. Conservative women want to be side chicks. They want to be dug out by the Chads, the Tyrones, the Gavins, the Glocktaviuses. But they choose to suppress this and marry a guy they're usually not attracted to. That's why they try so hard on social media by posting their family and their kids. The gratification that liberal women get from being promiscuous, conservative women substitute with the gratification of likes and attention on social media. So how do we know that conservative women are suppressing their whorish nature? Most of them made mistakes in the past that would lead us to conclude that they were promiscuous at some point. This is one of the worst parts of the modern day fake tradcon movement. They have a past, but are given a pass because of their newfound conservative identity and public persona. So what do these women usually pass for? Whoring around in college. Most of these women went to a major university, USC, UNLV, ASU. It's a bunch of sex out of wedlock at the frat house with the football or the basketball team or the frat boys. Divorce. Many of these influencers are on their second or third marriage. Why so many? Why didn't they choose right the first time? Single motherhood. Many of these women have kids from another man before God brings them their man, and they try to submit and obey that man. Late marriage. Many of these fake tradcons waited till 30 to 35 to get married. Considering most women have sex in their teenage years, that's a long time to be out in the streets, sleeping around and experiencing trauma. Delayed children. Even traditional-minded women are willing to wait too long to have kids. Most have kids in their late 20s to early 30s. Liberal talking points. They use words like pick me, partner. Women don't need men. Women need to be strong. All the phrases that many of the women used in the past and still try to use after they're married with children. Another example is like the TPUSA Women's Leadership Conference. Like, why are we having a women's leadership conference? Social media presence. A conservative woman who truly values her husband and children would not post them all over social media, but these fake tradcon women are selfish and only care about themselves. How does giving these women a pass for their behavior manifest itself in their marriages and their conservative platforms? This is what we normally see. No humility. They still spread gossip. They dress like whores. They play innocent. They never take accountability. They have to be the center of attention. They use their family and kids for status. Former abortions. Like, it always amazes me when I see women that are pro-life speakers, and they're like, yeah, I had 3 abortions. I said sorry, and now I'm one with God. Don't have an abortion. And I'm like, I mean, that's pretty convenient for you to say when you don't have a kid by like a deadbeat dad. You know, it's pretty easy to be pro-life after the kid's dead. Liberal women also seek status and signal purity, but in different ways. They do it by virtue signaling through stupid political left-wing causes and feminism. So conservative women will tell stories about their husband and their kids and just use them to virtue signal, where liberal women seek status, and they also signal purity, but they do it through like being a vegan or like, you know, immigration, abortion. So they're signaling, I'm a good person, look at this cause. Conservative women miss the most important part. They miss signals of purity, but are naggy, bitchy, and masculine. If they were as pure as they say they are, they would have a pure, humble heart. But instead, you get a bunch of ego, nagging, and bitchiness. So I did a little slideshow for you guys, give me a second, called All Women Are Whores to Some Degree. And I'm kind of going to go through some phases here, and then we'll go back to them. So when women are young, women kind of start off the back as whores. I mean, that's why you get in college. Women have no trauma starting out, and they're not really looking for a ring or a relationship. They're looking to have fun. Now, religion tries to beat women out of the having fun stuff. They're like, no, 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 no. You guys are whores, get married. So women, what happens is women are whores, right? You know, they whore it up, they go to school. And at some point in their life, and at this point, there's no like agenda. They're not trying to get anything out of the guy. So all relationships tend to kind of happen naturally, and women just pick the genetic material. Okay. That's until women get heartbroken and they take an L. They get sad, they take an L, and they might get herpes, right? So that's one L that'll slow you down. Oh, wait, hold on. They might have a really bad breakup, get pumped and dumped, whatever it is. So then the women have to start thinking, well, what do I get out of this? In the beginning, it's just like raw attraction. Like women are just like, I like that guy. I'm going to be nice, not to get anything out of him. Like I'm just going to be nice and whatever. But then women start to develop an agenda. Now, there is mechanisms that give women the ability to bring out that like genuine purity, because women are not genuine purity, the genuine desire. Because women, we're not like There's certain situations that women can put themselves in where they don't have to deal with the damage to their reputation, so the purity comes out. Or not the purity, the pure, like, the horror comes out. And, you know, so Tinder really was for women and gave women the ability to be whores, right? Sorry, these are kind of out of order. I messed this up. Solo traveling is another. Then women can be their true self because they don't have the pressure of their reputation, because women want to be with that guy. That's Lauren Sanchez Young. That's who she wants to be with. But the problem is, long term, when women are with the men that they want to be with, those men tend to cheat. They tend to demand a lot out of you. And a lot of women, we just can't take it. We can't take the anxiety of cheating. We can't take the demands. And that's really what our love stories are about. Like, when you look at any female love story, it's always about a woman being with that guy that she had that pure, raw attraction for, where she didn't want anything out of it. And that's why conservative men kind of screw themselves, because they go in telling women they want marriage, right? Well, you're only going to get a woman that's in agenda mode. This is agenda mode. I'm getting a ring, right? You're not going to get a woman that's in like fun, carefree, let's have fun mode. Now you might think, well, but don't I want a woman that knows what she wants? Yeah, but when women are in fun mode, it just like happens naturally. When women are in agenda mode, that's when they're like, what are we? After you smashed like once.